I started vlogging in 2003, before YouTube even existed. It is with heart wide open that I share with you my journey that has taken me from South Korea to now living off-grid in the middle of nowhere. First flight in many months. Hope it goes well. I'm gonna mill, so I removed the fuck, it got cold last night, -2 in the high tunnel, July 1st to July 2nd. That's crazy. So I think we lost our spinach, that not spinach but cucumbers that I set up something for yesterday. And then the chicks survived the cold, but not the cucumbers. Too many things die. Peppers. Peppers
Really, I don't know. They're still alive, but the top again is dead.
Oh fuck. Yeah, so the greenhouse is very critical for next summer, because we can't guarantee outside. We can just grow certain crop, limited on what we can grow because of fluctuations in the temperature like this. So the greenhouse will eliminate those fluctuation or drastic fluctuations. So all right, let's get set up. So now I'm gonna mill these, that stuff, and I'm taking 1.5 inches off in the thickness that I'm gonna use to bind them perpendicularly to each other. Something like that. It's not hot today, so it's physically it's gonna be easier. All right, let's get started. So now I'm gonna install those on the roof, and then tomorrow I'll start debarking the logs that will come here. I'm pretty sure I have enough.
Raven, Miley, and
My darling, can you go inside? And
hello.
right there, do you see a screw coming out? A big black one?
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm okay at the front. All right, so just got a few pieces needed for here, but this is what it looks like. You know, that's good. Here I'm gonna put a 2x4 to try to seal that, maybe from the outside, and then stuff some insulation. These, I have to do the spacing here between these guys. Oh, sorry, I forgot. It's really cooler already in here, and it's not even insulated. So now I'll have to do the vents. We'll keep that for later. So tomorrow I'm gonna debark this side and put it up and see, you know, how far I can go when we come back. Hi, my darling.
Hi.
Do you want to show me something?
Well, in the high tunnel, look at the sunflowers. So every time there's frost, they're like this, so that's why they don't grow.
Well, all right. I debarked at first, and then I did the tractor. I had quite a bit of maintenance to do on the skill saw again, and then the tractor, but I got it started twice, so we're getting friendly to each other. So it's yeah, I'm almost level here. Hey, Willow, you waiting for me there? Oh, hi, Bun. You too? Bun is right here. Oh yeah, hi, buddy. And Willow, Bun and Willow were hanging out together. I could hear him, but I didn't know, like, anyway. I'll meet birds. They're eating, so they're quiet. They're growing so fast. So I ended up going to get the mail, and I needed the diesel because I didn't have any. Now the fucking tractor, the wheels don't turn anymore. I don't know what the fuck, and I'm almost done, you know. I was gonna be done very shortly, but I don't know what broke. Got going on the root cellar, so I'm ready for burning the sides, which is probably what I'm doing tomorrow. After I'm done burning, I have to do insulation, and then I'll have 2 doors to make. There's already a temperature difference in here, so I think this is gonna be good size. 2 doors, just needs to be insulated. Hi, Raven, what are you doing? You're hanging out with the chicks? My love, do you want to go swimming? No. The water's at 92.
Wait, I don't have time.
Hey! Alright, so now it's Friday. I think we're July 7. Hi, Widow. I killed it. That mosquito. I'm gonna put my bug spray first. The worst of the bugs is done, but I still need bug spray. So, yeah, I'm gonna see if by tilting the bucket more like this to have a less steep angle, then but without the front wheel really touching, I can probably bring it further, and then if I need to readjust, I can push down with this and try to lift the back wheel enough that I can move it sideways. So Anyway, what we decided last night is we're gonna ask Gary to come with his machine, and with his machine he can easily bring it where we want it. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll practice inside of there to make to use that technique, so that it'll be easier to know where the holes go, and then it'll be easier to put my post up after, because I'll have my lines and I'll know my lines were good before and are good after the holes are dug. And the holes will be dug at a more precise location. I'm gonna put big foots because after investigating with several people in the area to see, you know, if they had an auger, people around here, they don't use augers like in the YouTube videos. They use excavators. So the challenge with the excavator isn't in digging the hole, because it goes very well, especially if there are rocks, which there are a lot here. But it's when it's time to backfill, if you have an auger, the backfill is like very little and easy to do. But if you dig with a bucket on an excavator, then the backfilling is more complicated. Or maybe it's just I don't know how, or you know, I haven't done it right. But anyway, I was at 90. It's because now it's like 85 there. Yeah, 85. So the top is probably a little bit warmer, but it's just the morning, so I don't know if it's gonna go ever much. It all depends on the nights and how much heat is retained overnight, because but so far 92 has been the max. Oh, I forgot the hose, for fuck's sakes. All right, so it's all charred. I did the outside, you know, really dark, but the inside I did lighter, so it looks better. The roof I went darker. So now I just rinsed everything to make sure, you know, there's no fire. I plugged this gap. Now I have to start doing the foaming and the insulation. So I'm gonna, but I have to wait until it dries. So first I'm gonna get my plywood. Oh yeah, it's really comfortable here, because there's like an air stream coming in, you know, a draft. Feels really good. So yeah, I have to wait until it dries up before I start filling the gap. So meanwhile, I'm gonna get the plywood I'm gonna need to put on top, and see if I can move the tractor. So I was able to move the tractor. I forgot to show you. It was like really easy, because the wheels were turning in the direction where I wanted to go. So to go straight, I just lifted the front wheels off the ground, and then when I needed to adjust towards where I wanted, I would let the wheels touch a little bit the ground while backing up to readjust my course. So I didn't have to use the backhoe to adjust my direction. So now that's done, I saw a text from Gary, who you think is the best person to come and do the work for us. So he thinks for the truck to bring it here is about more like 750 instead of 500, and his hourly rate instead of 150 is 190. So oh my god, you know, I'm having a hard time figuring out if I'm getting taken advantage of, or it really is, you know, what it has become. Right. So I opened this. It's the first time in like 2 years, and fuck, the corner here was wet, so I'm airing it out right now. I think it's not gonna be too bad, but it's not supposed to be like that. So we're gonna have some thunder today. You think we're gonna get the rain or just the thunder? Just thunder. Yes. Thunder doesn't only happen when it's raining. This is what?
I don't know if
Alright, the first step is always to bug spray myself. So let's do that. So, tractor is gone. This is pretty, the level is fine enough that I can deal with it, I think, just by eyeballing it. But this needs to be widened here, and that dirt needs to be taken back. No, it just looks like that, but it's not wet. So I'm gonna burn these on both sides, burn the roof here, and then I'm gonna put the insulation between the big gaps and backfill with spray foam. Okay. Oops. All right, I'm done with the burning. So now I need to get some insulation, a tool to cut it, and then gloves, because I'm gonna squeeze it in the gaps. And I won't bother with spray foam. It's too expensive, and there won't be any water going there, so it wouldn't really add more. All right, so I'm wearing a long sleeve because that insulation can be a bitch. It'll be itchy if I don't protect myself. I don't know how many I'm gonna need. I'll start with these two. All right. All right, so it's going well. I'm gonna stuff, you know, everything. This is gonna be the third one. That'll be enough, I think, to do everything. But not this. I'll have another one for the roof. So I'm gonna start with this though. Once I'm done with the insulation, I'm gonna put the plywood on top. Holy fuck. I just found what smells like fire. Holy shit. I just needed to move this to put out the fire. Fucking hell. Unbelievable. It doesn't take much. But luckily, I'm prepared. Look at that little bitch. That's what's smelling. So I'm gonna give it a lot of water. Alright, so what I gotta do now is come with the skill saw and cut this, cut that, and set up the last board. And then I'm good to put my steel panel. So inside I've like plug all the holes. I used 2 cans of spray and that was enough. So with the poly on the outside, I think we're gonna be good. So now I'm gonna bring that inside and come back with the skill saw. That's all the poly I had, so I'll finish that after I get more poly. But it's for the most part done, and it has to be loose because the soil will pull on it. Yeah, it's going well. Inside, it's the sound is very different now. You know, you can tell the echo. Oh. So I don't know if I have to, I can put a beam here with a post here that's gonna hold these. I might have to do that, who knows. And we're gonna need light in here. This is so good. I think it's gonna last a long time. And then 2 thick doors. I still need to put something at the bottom here, but 2 thick doors, and that's gonna do the trick. Well, I'm ready. So I'm gonna, this one is a 16 footer. That's pretty good. It was not easy to get it to fit between the posts, but I got it going, you know, it worked. The next one is not as long, but it's big and twisted. After that one, it'll be more smooth, you know. So if I get to do 2 today, it's 2 less to do. It's time to change the blade, but I've got 1 cut left, so I'm gonna go for lunch after that 1 cut. But look at that, it's raining a little, but it's, you know, I'm good in here. So I'm gonna do my cut and then I'll go for lunch. He's so good at taking care of the animals. Okay, I gotta do my cut. I've got Raven right there, so I'm ready for lunch. It's like 20 to 3. I think I got 3 logs, 3 or 4, I don't know. But I changed the blade just now. Oh my god, look at how dirty he is. You're so dirty. Huh? Yes. What a good boy. But I'm gonna do at least these 4 after lunch. And then tomorrow I can do 4 in the day. And I'll have more than I need. I've got 27 cans, so I think I got all the wood I need. Tomorrow I'm gonna bring them on site, sort them on pallets, and then I'll have a clear idea of what I have and what I need. All right, so today I start with refilling the syrup for the hummingbird feeders. They went through it so fast, and as you can see, it's smoky. Today smells smoky. You can see it in the air.
Your GoPro.
Maybe not. It's good. Yeah, up. It's sticky, you know. I have to rinse my hands after.
Look,
Where is he?
there. Willow, come here.
Under the tractor?
Willow.
Hey, buddy. Where are you? Oh, hi. Look at it. Hi. How are you? Good morning. Yeah.
Willow, look.
You're gonna get breakfast in bed.
You want me to bring it there?
Babe, he's in the coma.
Willow, look.
Do you like that? Oh, if you put it in front of my face, I'll eat it. All right, so I made a little thingy for feeder because that was Divine's message to me to remind me to build something for the meat birds. So I just finished doing this with a big old pipe. So will it work? Well, should be happy with that. I don't know, but that's that was the next step after the bird feeder. I'm gonna go fill up sandbags, 20 to put on the roof of the container to prevent the water from leaking inside the room I made. All right, I've got the sandbags. I think I've got enough to do what I need to do. Let's see. Step 1 is bug spray. It's so much better though now. Like there's very little compared to just last week. It's really a season. Before I do the sandbags to the roof, I'm gonna go do the poly over there. Alright, let's go see inside. Oh yeah, right away there's a temperature difference. Oh, and it smells good. Yeah, I'm satisfied. I'm glad I burnt the inside like this. Let's go. She's staying there because it's cooler. Alright, so I'm gonna put the poly on the bottom. Alright, I'm done with the poly. Not too tight because the earth is going to push it in. So next step is just to go do the sandbags. Holy shit, it's a hot one. Ooh. I need to chill a bit now. Wow, I'm so like sweaty. Yeah. So the sandbags are on the roof. All right, so I'm gonna go change the blade, and I'm gonna mill these 7 cans, 6x6, into 2 3x6. I've got 4 done, so I've got 8 pieces. I need to do another 3, but I'll do another 4, and then I'll have 2 extra. Now I'm gonna drop them off there and come back and mill the last ones. All right, it's just after 5. I've covered this pile of wood and the pile of wood over there. So all the wood I need to do this is here. For the arches. So now I have to number everything, square one end of each logs of each 6x6, or everything needs to be square at least at one end. And I gotta finish figuring out how I'm gonna do the tie up of the joist in the middle. Or rafter, yeah, rafters. So, but I will sleep on it. I'm gonna go swim. So I'm gonna add this powder, and that's gonna adjust the pH. Yeah, I feel better on the skin. It's the pH that makes it, you know, tough, not just the chlorine. Okay. Yes. He's keeping me company. All right. Oh yeah, it's very smoky today. The smell is more present, and you see it's more hazy. You don't around the trees, you know. It's hot over there. Whew. At least it's because I'm below, so there's no breeze. There's just yeah, there's no breeze. So what are you barking at, Mommy? All right, so I've flattened all these butts, marked and measure each one of them. Now I'm doing the same thing for the 4 feet 6x6 for the south wall. So once I've got that done, I need to square one end of each of these beams. So I might start today, I'm not sure. All right, my 4 feet, my 3 by almost 12, well 12 and over, and then my 14 foot and over. So I've got all that wood ready to go. I'm going swimming. Hey, you! Are you gonna come swimming? My darling? Batman? Or Fat Man? I'm not sure what she said, you know? I'm gonna have to listen on the replay. Yeah, I was recording, so I'll know if you said Fat Man or something else. So, my love?
Yeah. Look.
What about the grapes? Is that
mini onion?
Really?
We can use them, or I will plant most of it around here, so we have more of these onions.
Oh, I get it. So that's how they make the bulbs. Wow, I didn't know.
No. This is different. This is looking onion. This is not the bulbs that we buy.
The ones here, that's not
No,
what you
no.
buy in a bag?
No. Those ones are the real onions. This is like perennial.
I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes now. They found me. They don't go in the pool house. It's the best mosquito-proof building we have. Is the pool house. After a while, Willow came and pushed her away. Like he growled at her, so she had to go. And it was his turn to be brushed. But all of this is basically Willow's hair. This and that. We're gonna have thunder soon. It's coming. It's huge. Anyway, so I laid it out on the side, the arch. My concern is that the angle is so low. I think it's going to be not steep enough. So I think I better think about how to steepen my poly wall. The storm is upon us. It's wet. The sandbags are doing pretty good. Yeah, it's raining. We don't need to water today. It's loud. Holy fuck. Alright, I'm gonna start with doing the pool deck this morning. So I've got everything, I think. I have my measuring tape here. That's the deck. With my stairs. They're strong. And then here you can have a chair. Indirect from the swimming pool. Right away, I'm not even like down to my head. The water is 86, so you know it's good, but I like it when it's 90, you know. Anyway, but right away, like, this is so much fun to have this shelf here. I have all my stuff. I can bring a beer, you know, like, this is excellent. I had not thought about that, but now it makes sense, you know. All right, I'm leaving home to go to that lake. It's a little bit, it's like 15-minute quad ride. It's 10:48. So I'm gonna go test it out today for the first time. I'm a little bit excited, and you know, I don't really care whether there's fish or not. It's just going to be to paddle on that lake. Will be a nice feeling, I think. That puddle, the truck wouldn't be able to drive through. It's too deep and muddy, and it cannot go on the side like the quad does, so that's why it's not really possible to come here without having a special set of tire, like big tires, anyway, fat ones. Oh, look at that. That's weird. Oh, but I've seen tracks of Gary's cows, so they've been around. I might see some. All right, it's time to go down now. I've got to carry everything with me because I don't want to do 2 trips. So yeah, wish me luck. I see loons on the lake, so there's fish in that lake for sure. But what kind? So you hear the loon. So the water's clear. It's 11:31. So it took 45 minutes, let's say, to go from my house to here to the water. So I'm gonna try now to go in without getting wet. But look, this is man-made. Anyway, it'll be a fun paddle. And I'm on the water. It was painless. I didn't get wet. So it's fantastic. Now I'm gonna paddle. There's very little water here. Maybe like a foot and a half. So now it should start getting deeper because there's no more lilies. Yeah, as I can see, it's maybe 2-3 feet deep. Oh, the loon. So it's not deep. I don't think there's fish here that I would want. Let's see. Did you see anything? Fuck. I'm just gonna paddle. It's so different, you know. A lake like this in northern Ontario would be jam-packed with pike and pickerel. You see how hazy it is, eh? There's a bit of smoke. I don't taste it or smell it so much, but it's there in the air. Like the humming of the mosquitoes is kind of like the humming of a highway in the background. Now is the trek. Oh, fuck, I'm sinking. It's so wet. Stand on the high spot. It's bad. That's a good hill. But if I don't do it, who's gonna do it? All right, we're leaving. It's 12:30. So at 1:15 I will be there. All right, that's perfect. I got a message from Dave telling me that, confirming that it's probably the ball joint. So instead of having him come here to remove it, I'll see if I can do it myself. So removing this side, that ball joint is fine, but the other one on the other side. So I took the nuts here and back there off, but it doesn't drop. So
Don't break it.
serious? So many bumblebees. You're sleeping in laying down in the bumblebees, Raven? You don't care?